RTS Commentary, where you can listen to me go on and on and on about things and stuff.
Yeah. In this video, Obsession review, Subliminal review, Avengers Doomsday sounds kinda cool actually, Lee Cronin's The Mummy review. Some people on the internet simply can't handle differing opinions. New Transformers movie confirmed, for better or for worse. The new Clayface movie looks awesome! Scream 8 is officially in development. Backrooms movie review. Let's get into it. Obsession. Obsession. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Was the first movie in a very long time to leave me shaking on my way out of the theater. My body was physically trembling. I looked down at my hand and I'm just like, oh, I'm shaking. Explores themes of attachment and the idea that, you know, liking someone who maybe doesn't like you back and wanting that person so desperately can lead to a place of selfishness and ignoring their autonomy if what you care about most is whether you get that person and not exactly how they feel towards you. It explores that idea in such a crazy, messed up way. Features a main character who at first seems somewhat sympathetic and understandable until the movie goes on and there's certain things that he does and says that makes you realize, oh yeah, the main character here he's not a good person. He is truly an awful human being. It's disturbing. And that just adds to the messed up nature of the horror in this movie. As visuals that genuinely kept me up at night the first time I saw it. I've seen it a number of times now. I've seen it like 5 times. I've gone back to it because I love it. I think it's amazing. But I just remember after my first viewing being like, yeah, that was terrifying. I'm going to need a few days to process this. Had a hard time falling asleep. All of that. And then, you know, basically less than 48 hours later, I was like, I kind of want to see it again. And I am telling you, it gets better with every rewatch. It gets better and better. It's the kind of movie that's so insane and just so crazy. You want to take friends with you to it multiple times over just to see how they're going to react because it is insane. Features amazing performances from everyone all across the board. You know, you got Indy Neverett, awesome, very good. Michael Johnston as Bear, also very good at what he did in this one. Cooper Tomlinson, Megan Lawless, all of them are so good. I love it. I am also just so proud of Curry Barker for making this. I'm so proud of him. The movie is doing big numbers and it deserves every single penny. If you haven't seen the movie, what are you doing? Go out and watch it. Watch it twice. Watch it 3 times. Support the movie. It deserves it. It's such a brilliant horror movie. I loved it so much. Really knows how to get under your skin and make you think about it for a really long time after watching. I'm obsessed with Obsession. I freaking love it. Has officially replaced Talk to Me as my most favorite horror movie that I've seen. And you know, that could change with Backrooms, which I'm about to see pretty soon here. But yeah, this is a great movie. It's a must watch. So messed up, so crazy, and all in the right way. It does it all so well. Please watch Obsession if you haven't. The physicality in Indy Neverett's performance. Oh my goodness. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Go see it. Also guys, check this out. Finally got my Obsession shirt. It's so comfortable, so nice. Love it. Love the movie. Go see it. Hey, I got a question. Want to play a game that has insanely good visuals, knows how to be genuinely disturbing and effective for a little bit, throws out puzzles for you to solve that are fun for like a few seconds, but then it just becomes frustrating and boring, tries to be scary with horror that falls flat on its face, had so much potential. So much to be quite literally one of the best liminal space horror experiences, but just fell flat on its face. Involves scares that become so rinse and repeat just over and over to the point where they just lose their effectiveness very quickly. It's like, oh no, what's gonna happen this time? Oh right, yeah, the exact same thing that's happened 1,000 times already. God. Seems to start out having a storyline idea, then just kind of forgets about it. If this is your kind of thing, then play this game we like to call Subliminal. One last thing I want to mention about Subliminal, even though I am basically raking it over the coals, and I don't think that it's that good, will say the creators are taking in feedback. I'm pretty sure it's their first game, and they're taking in all the feedback they need to make something better in the future, so that is awesome. Honestly, great creators for that. They can actually take the criticisms and learn from it, which is great. So, yeah. awesome developers. Would love to support them in other things they do. Obviously with fair criticisms whenever that's needed, but for now I'm just gonna say awesome developers. They got to keep working on their craft. So yeah, I've always said, hey, Avengers Doomsday is not going to be that great. Look forward to Dune instead. I might want to take that back after what I'm hearing about the trailer. Don't get me wrong, I'm very excited for Dune, and I still kind of think it might be the better movie, but I'm hearing some good things about Doomsday. Now, yes, we know it's going to be more superficial. It's not exactly going to be like, a movie that's going to pull in eyes because it's like groundbreaking in any way. At least I don't think so, because it seems to be just nostalgia bait, nostalgia bait, nostalgia bait. But honestly, if the nostalgia bait is good nostalgia bait, who knows? We might enjoy it pretty much, It might be a fun time. Let's just not discount that, okay? Some movies can really operate off of dumb things like nostalgia bait and still actually work out somewhat well. It just depends on how they do it. Hopefully it works. But yeah, trailers at the end of the day can't fully determine the quality of a movie. I get that. And, also I haven't even actually seen the trailer yet. I've just, heard descriptions, but it sounds like a lot of fun. The Mummy. Lee Cronin's The Mummy specifically repeats some of the same elements that Lee added in Evil Dead Rise, but this time they don't hit as hard. Is yet another one of those movies that relies solely on characters being stupid in order to function. Features amazing effects and just crazy body horror that goes insane, and it looks really good. Sometimes feels like Lee Cronin just took his script from Evil Dead Rise, just, looked it over and was like, okay, copy and paste this, copy and paste that. Oh yeah, I got a new script. We're calling it The Mummy. But no Brendan Fraser this time. No. This time, just the most basic demonic plot you've ever seen in a horror movie was marketed as if it would be this crazy new take on the story of the Mummy, but no, as acting that came off as just laughable. Sometimes is able to pull off this very mean and dark atmosphere that it hits, and is overall a movie that is kind of it's okay. Guys, I really can't stand some people on the internet, because I swear to you, sometimes it doesn't matter what you're saying. If you don't perfectly agree with someone down to the tiniest detail of their opinion, they're gonna be like, go die. It's like, wow, okay, sorry, oh my goodness, like the movie more than you didn't like a movie as much as I did. No, whatever. Learn how to chill, okay? Stay safe out there, guys. Don't commit the ultimate sin of having an opinion on the internet, because some people will split you for it. Hey guys, so we just got some news that there's a new Transformers movie that's confirmed to come out. Should we be excited for it? I don't know. Probably not. It seems like a rights retainer movie to me. It seems like they're just making the movie to keep the rights to Transformers, so there may not be as much effort thrown into the thing. And also, Michael Bay is probably coming back. Okay, so that Clayface trailer, whoa, shows that James Gunn is actually willing to lean into darker elements for his new DC universe, which I think will be for its benefit in the long run. It will really add some flavor to it. Oh yeah, made me pretty excited, because whenever I thought of the possibilities of a Clayface movie, I was always worried about it coming off kind of cheesy or just, bland in some way, because it's not really done in the right way. But this looks like it is working perfectly, especially visually. That's a big thing for this kind of concept, and it is hitting from the looks of it. It makes me so excited for the possibilities of having a new version of Batman going up against this guy. Are you kidding me? That is going to be awesome. Seems to perfectly present the tragedy that Matt Hagen will be in, and just the situation that will lead him down this really dark path. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be messed up. It's going to be wild for sure. Looks like it will be truly memorable in so many ways, and that it's actually going to get under our skin a lot. This is an awesome idea. I cannot wait to see how it unfolds. I am so excited. I need it now. It's something that I think this new DC universe and a lot of, in general, just superhero movies could really use. It's just a bit more of a darker tone. It's something more serious and intense. Now, it is DC. It's going to be a little more brutal and intense, or maybe a little more dark than Marvel would be. But I feel like, generally speaking, we need a little bit more maturity in these kinds of movies, and this is really showing that. Just a pretty good balance between the lighthearted and the disturbing and messed up. Sounds great to me. Give me this movie. Give it to me now. Another Scream movie. We just can't get enough of this. Why? Why? Scream 8 only leaves me with worry that it'll just leave a bad taste in my mouth like the last movie did. Makes me concerned that only the most brainless decisions in the writer's room are going to be the ones that they go with, just like they did with Scream 7. Like, are you kidding me with those Ghostface reveals? It's something that I really hope could end up better than the last one, but my hopes are in the gutter. It just doesn't feel like something I can put much trust in, because I feel like even if they have like the best layups ever for their story, just ideas, like the perfect concept idea just right there, they're going to divert that and just, go somewhere else with it and be like, oh, look, here's a way to ruin the movie. Let's do it. Probably will turn a profit anyway, even if it's not as successful as the last movie, because the budget on these things isn't high, and it never has to be, really. So begin the cycle of endless Scream movies. Oh yeah, Sidney Prescott's going to be attacked by Ghostface when she's in a retirement home. Let's go. Yeah. Yes. Makes me wonder exactly what are they going to do with Sidney Prescott this time around that they haven't done before. Probably nothing. Might be fun to laugh at if it's total garbage. I mean, yay. Feels like something that conceptually just shouldn't happen for a while. Just give people a break, especially after that complete and total cinematic abuse that we like to refer to as Scream 7. I don't even see why we just refer to it as a movie in general. Stop doing that. And it's something that I'd hope could put the series back on track, but let's just be honest with ourselves here. That's not happening. I mean, plus Paramount's becoming worse probably with, the new ownership from the Ellisons. So, yeah, it's cooked. Okay. All right, let's talk Backrooms. I just woke up basically the day after seeing it, and I'm now just like, yeah, let's just talk about the Backrooms first thing in the morning. Let's go. Okay, so Backrooms. I definitely feel like it genuinely delivered on the eerie, off-putting vibe of the Backrooms that we're basically all, everyone that's watched the series on YouTube, we're all accustomed to that. Came off slow in places, but in a good way. Like the good kind of slow, the atmospheric kind of slow that you want to have out of something like the Backrooms. That's a few genuinely terrifying moments that I thought were actually so creepy. Things get demented. It takes a sudden turn about halfway through, or maybe 2/3 of the way through. It's definitely towards the third act that something happens. There's a big shift in the movie, and you're just like, what? When that happened at first, I felt like there was very little build up to it, and I was very just thrown off by it. I was like, okay, so this is what's going to happen now. Definitely leaves a lot of questions, unanswered questions by the end, but I feel like that's sort of a strength of the movie, because the Backrooms itself, it's not supposed to be really explained too much. It's supposed to be something that kind of is. Shows that the Backrooms actually work pretty well as a metaphor for a subconscious mind of sorts, or, a chaotic mind that kind of remembers things and then forgets other things. And, there's like mismatched things, stuff facing through walls, or there's messed up, demented looking, other things. I can't spoil exactly what happens in the movie, but it explores newer elements, which I thought was pretty sick. Kane Parsons, I am so proud of the dude. He deserves this, okay? He did a really good job with this movie. I think the suspense and the off-putting vibe of the Backrooms was done very well here. Could have been slightly better with some of the pacing and just some of the things that came out of nowhere, but the more I think about it, the more I really dig the movie and like it. Backrooms and Obsession sounds like the perfect double feature, and I might have to do it, even though I've seen Obsession like 5 times. This is a dope movie, guys. Definitely got under my skin in a few moments, and the found footage elements, in some of the scenes, so good. Awesome stuff. Definitely had a couple issues here and there, but overall, I'd say it's a pretty good watch. And also just the overall exploration of the Backrooms itself. It's just fun to watch. It's fun to see what new things are discovered and, how it changes It's just so cool. Definitely go see it whenever you get the chance. And if you have seen it, let me know your thoughts. Thanks a ton for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Just here to share my opinions. I may not always agree with you. If you disagree with me on certain things, you can let me know in the comment section below. We can have a talk about it. Anyway, whether you agree or disagree with me on everything I've said here, I hope that I gave you some entertainment, some enjoyment, and yeah, I'll be back to talk again about things and stuff. Hope you enjoy. Bye.